Everybody knows us as the Dupreys from years ago when we used to full-time RV. We started an RV repair company up. This is one of the trucks right here. But bread shelves, it's an ambulance. It's kind of cool. It's got a lot of technology going on in here. So what we did is we picked up some solar panels, fold-out ones, 200 watts, guys. These are pretty big. It's folded out right here, and then you have a station right here. It's all lithium. There's a lot of people are using this for RVing, which is great. Backup generator for your house, but this right here is cool because it's all mobile. That's what we use it for. We use it for repairs for our RV repair trucks. We have a few vehicles like this and we use it for repair because a lot of times we have to run 12 volt on our furnaces in the winter, and a lot of times we have to jump batteries, and we can you know, sometimes we're out with no power at all. So this is going to be great for a service truck. A lot of people don't think of that, but there's a lot of service trucks out there. He's got all the USBs and stuff, chargers. It comes with all the adapters right here. So you can actually hook this into the solar panels directly into a car battery, 12 volt, or any 12 volt battery, which is what I like the most actually about this, because the solar charge controller is built right in the panels. And it's real thin, see? Folds right up. But I'll show you folded up later on. It has some weight to it when you're carrying it because it is 200 watts. It's a lot of power. But we use it a lot on the road if we're gonna hook a furnace to it or anything up to it. 12 volt. We're constantly working with 12 volt systems. Everything. We got 12 volt lights in here, so it's gonna be really, really nice for the ambulance. So this is a system right here. You can see what size it is from the camera view because it's on a ladder and it's taking up the whole plate of the ladder platform. But it's got all the 120. It's got 4 120s in there. You can put an AC mode. It's actually an app you can use with your cell phone, so you can see how much your battery's charged up. That's really cool. A lot of these don't have apps. You got your regular lights on the front. LEDs are pretty powerful. And these will probably last 2 weeks just running these LEDs. I hooked it up to our refrigerator, a residential refrigerator, and it ran it for 6 hours. That's a long time. And it takes about 3.5 hours to fully charge it if you're hooked up to AC, you know, plugged in the wall. Let's abuse this thing right now. Let's hook up a heat gun to it. Now, I know that's a lot for a battery generator heat gun, but I want to see if it trips the inverter in here. You got to abuse them to test them to make sure they work. Okay, here we go. Turn the AC on, turn the inverter on. Okay, now the fan's going. There's a fan going when you charge it too, but that's low right there. This thing's on right now. 624 watts steady. Didn't hear any beeping or resetting. Oh yeah, now it's pushing some watts. 1232 watts so far. And here it's on. You can't even put your hand in front of it, it's hot. Well, we got 1228. 1228. Well, let's leave this going. I'm running this heat gun wide open right now, and it's been going for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes, the battery hasn't even been touched yet. 1286 watts, 5 minutes battery. It's not even going down a bar yet, so it's got a lot of power. Just gonna keep running it. These heat guns take more than a blow dryer. So if we don't have any power, we're on the road, and we're doing an RV call over here in Bostic, North Carolina, the Camper Bros. We're doing an RV call. We can run heat guns, which we do all the time, to pull out Dicorn stickers without any power. And we run into this a lot. A lot of people don't have any power. I'm actually still running this heat gun right now. I can't get my hand in front of it because it's hot. Watch this. I'll keep that right there, right in the ladder, and I'll be back. I'm gonna run the heck out of that. I'm just gonna let it run. It's working that inverter, but hey, I'm just inside an AC. I'm gonna get some cookies while that thing's running. How long should we run it for? Just forget about it?
I don't know.
Let's just forget about it. I'm gonna go take a nap.
I'm eating.
Of course, you're always something you want to be careful. Okay, I'm back. I was just kidding about the nap. This thing's still running. I'm sitting in the back of the ambulance. The battery level has not gone down, but it did go down to 36 minutes. You're talking 1231 watts. That's a lot. Still, that's a long time. Because this has been running for a while. I didn't really give it a time, but I was talking to Heather for a while. And I had lunch. So I don't know, we totally forgot this was running. I'm like, oh, I'm doing a video. So we'll see how long. I would say it's about, I don't know. It's been running at least a good 35-40 minutes. So that's probably really hot. Oh yeah, can't even touch the plastic part. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna put this in the shade. We'll plug this kind of cool looking connector into it. Okay. Oh, I just heard a click. So let's see. She's charging. Yep, she's charging. Things are going up. Oh, the sun's charging that, so we'll see how long. I'll get back with you. I picked this up from All Powers. I'll put a link in the description, so if you guys want one. Now, you don't have to buy the solar panels with it, with All Powers. You can just buy the they call it a generator. Battery generator. So you can buy just the battery generator from All Powers. And I'll put your link. And not buy the panels. So, okay, I'm back. I had to switch my shirt because it's so hot. I was sweating. You have 436 hours. It's still charging. So that means there's nothing plugged into this. So, it's still charging. So it must have been down, I'm guessing about 10%, but not enough reading on here to show. That's some serious power for a little box. Okay, I use the adapters and I'm plugging this into a car battery. See if it's gonna work. So I actually, off camera, I switched them and I hit them reverse and it sparked. I was just doing it quick. I'm always doing stuff quick. I can't believe I did that. I usually don't do that. But it didn't hurt the panels. So whatever controller's in here, if there's a controller in here, it didn't hurt the panels. And I just basically reversed the polarity. That's not good. But it didn't hurt the panels because they're still charging. That's kind of cool. So it's pretty tough, guys. So we're going to hook this one. This lead in here. This lead in here. I'm going to hold these with my thumb. And we're going up. 12.83. 12.84. So we're charging 12.85. And what's cool about this is the sun went in the clouds and it's still charging. That's cool. And this is not even a really good battery. So it's bringing it over 12 volts. So that's good. So we're just going to let the battery charge. I'm going to come out here another hour and see what it does, these panels. So I was doing some reading on this, and they have one for a house that's huge. Has 30 amp plugins for RVs or whatever you want to plug in. And you can put them together. So you can put like 9 of these things, or 8 or 9 together. The ones for the house are huge. They have a handle pull out with wheels. It pulls out when it has wheels. That's pretty serious power. Probably run your whole house with it. You can get up to like 600 watts of solar on these things, so they're expandable. So it's pretty cool. This is a smaller one, but it's not that small. It's smaller, but you know, it's great for what we're going to use it for mobile RV repair, because we don't usually plug in the RV 30 amp because then we'd have to test an air conditioner in an RV, and you're not going to test an air conditioner unless you have the huge unit. But this is pretty good for furnaces because we have to run them on 12 volt for quite a while to test them. So it's going to be great for the winter time. So I'm kind of excited about it. Keep it charged up, and we keep it in our vehicles. I might pick up another one for the van because we got the ambulance, but I might pick up for the repair van because we got a bunch of repair trucks. And if I can pick one up for the van, this way Walter can use it and he can test furnaces, so that's great. But we do have a lot of electronics in this. And you go in here, I'll just give you a quick rundown in the ambulance. We have backup cameras, we have tablets that record the street for cameras. We have all kinds of gadgets that have to be charged. We have our personal fans. These are real cool. I'm gonna do a review on these. These are really cool. And we have, well, I got so much stuff on here. Sorry, guys. Refrigerators that run full time, all the time. So we have a lot of electronics in here. We got cell phone amplifiers, you name it, we have it because we're in these vehicles all day long. But that battery backup has a little bit more beef to it than I thought. That thing can handle some stuff, because that heat gun, I got a lot of battery backups in the past. It couldn't handle that heat gun. It would just start beeping and everything else. And I guess it's got a pure sine wave inverter, so you can run this with your laptops and different things. So just an update in the RV business. It's pretty It's pretty wild this summer. I didn't think it was going to be this busy. We are slammed. At times, we're like 3 weeks behind. Right now, I'm taking Sunday off, but I didn't really take Sunday off. I was in a skid steer doing the property for the shop and the house. We're building another house and a shop, so I've been doing that with a friend of mine. And so I've been on a skid steer for like 4 hours, so I'm tired. But, you know, I'm just waiting for the economy to drop, but it's not dropping, so that's a good sign. So that's good. Remember, we always talk about the economy in this channel and how things are going to drop, but it's not. So, hey, I'm just going to keep making the money while we can, you know. We ran into a couple problems last week. One, we had to redo something on an RV. Kind of sucked, but, you know, that takes the good with the bad. So we're pretty good. Walter's doing good. Walter's on his own now with his own van, which is cool, because then, like yesterday, I really didn't work yesterday. I sent Walter out, which was nice because it gave me a break. I didn't make as much money, but I still made money and I didn't have to work. I did have to drop a part off, but it only took me like 30 minutes, 15 minutes each way, so that wasn't bad. So we're hot. Heather's doing good. Doodle's doing good. And we're going to start doing some more videos, and they're going to start getting a little different. I'm going to change things up. I might have a younger gentleman work the camera and edit the videos for us, because I just don't have time to edit videos when we're doing repair. I don't want to lose the money on the repair side of sitting there editing videos, falling asleep on the keyboard. So I think I'm going to have some kid do it and edit the videos. I have to approve the videos, and I have to upload the videos. He doesn't have any access to the channel at all. It would just be for editing and working the camera. So, because I've been doing this for like 8 years, and I know not to delete the channel, but you never know. So we'll try him out and see how he works, and we'll go from there. I think Monday I'm just going to put the chest camera on until I, you know, get to know this guy who's going to be doing the channel. So, but hey, we're growing. It's a little bit of growing pains. Self-employment is not easy. It's a lot of stress. A little bit of, you know, we had a guy that broke down and took his rear tire through his Class A and shoved it through the one of the cabinets underbelly bays, and took his electronics and ripped his transfer switch out, and all his DC stuff, all his solenoids and everything were laying on the highway. He picked them up and showed me a box. I'm like, oh man, we had to rebuild the whole cabinet and do this in between jobs. In like two to 3 days, we had no time to do this, and I just wanted to try to get him out of here. So we worked our hard best to get him out of here, and we got it working. We got it looking pretty good, actually. It's working. He's happy. He's on his way. So we built the whole box, waterproof it. Walt built the box, and I helped him with the electronic part. I'm a little better at electronics. He's better at building, like rebuilding roofs and doing more or less like. He's better at working with wood. I'm better at electronics. So we kind of use both powers together. Take care, Camper Pros in Bostic, North Carolina. If you need your RV fixed, call us up. Heather, pick up the phone. It's that 1-800 number I'll post right here at the end of the video, and I'll post the battery generator backup that we just put in this video. I'll post that too. I'll post that link. So go check the link out. They have a pretty nice website. It's pretty impressive. I think it's European, so you have to make sure you get the US plugs on the unit. That's important. So if you order one and you're in the United States, which we're in North Carolina, you want to make sure you contact them to make sure that you order the one with the US plugs, because that's pretty important. You don't want a different plug. You want one that works in the US, 120, 120 plug-in plug. So have a good one, guys. See ya.